Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great end of the week and hope you have an awesome weekend. And today I'm going to be talking about final orders that are due on Sunday, August 1st for DC from Lunar and Monday, August 2nd for everyone else. Also, stay tuned at the end for the end of the video where you can enter to win Hell Arisen 3 and Batman 89, the first cameo and first full appearance of Punchline. Without further ado, let's get started. Everybody, and before we get started, I did want to ask you to please click that thumbs up button to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and then also comment down below. I will mention what I would like you to comment at the end of the video. This particular one I'm going to be pretty strict on. If you don't write something related to what I mentioned at the end of the video, your comment will not count to be entered into the giveaway to win that Hell Arisen 3 and Batman 89, the first cameo and first appearance of Punchline. So please make sure that you are subscribed, you like the video, and that you comment based on what I say at the end of the video. Alright, so let's get started. First we have Ice Cream Man 25. I have a special place in my heart for Ice Cream Man. I have always been on Ice Cream Man, but what happened, I sold the previous issues about a year ago when they were starting to get hot. And then they even got even hotter. So then I was able to buy a bunch of them for under $10 on eBay, and then sold lots of about 8 to 10 books for $150, $200. So it's just been pretty good for like, I like the stories, reading them, and then I was able to use that to help pay for reading some of my other books that I like to read. And this first one looks like it's going to be an airplane diving into the city as part of their 25th anniversary issue. And they say it's actually the perfect jumping on point, which might be good because I actually stopped reading around 2021 after the Dr. Seuss stuff. The story, I couldn't, there was so much good stuff, I just couldn't keep up, so then I eventually got off of it around 23 or 24. I do have the ha-has, though. I am reading those are really good. And this one talks about, that you're on an airplane and you're nose diving, so that's something we can unfortunately all relate to. If you've ever been on an airplane and experienced really bad turbulence. What's really funny is my mom was afraid to fly, and one time we were in a really bad storm, and so bad that the lights went out and the overhead bins got shook open, and I was sitting there freaking out, and my mom, who's terrified of flying, was super calm, and she just was like, "It's gonna be okay," and I was just like, yeah, so we like to talk about that because, I mean, she'll cry just on takeoff. Not so much anymore, but it's just really funny how when it came down to it, she was the calm one. But, story time over. I do like the colors on this one. It almost seems like it's Friesen cover. Let's see. Zoe Thorogood. I apologize if it is actually Zoe, but it looks Zoe, I think, would have a Y at the end. Here is cover B. And then we have a cover C. Shimizu. And then cover D. This one, I wish this was the cover A. That is a really nice cover. But my favorite, and the one I am probably going to pick up, is this wraparound. It has characters from like all the different stories and stuff. So I just think that it's I mean, yeah, what more could you ask for on an anniversary issue? And next up we have King Spawn #1. And I'm basically just getting this because it's the kicking off, which could have a whole bunch of new villains and stuff like that, new characters, who knows. And here is cover A. Cover B, the McFarlane. You know what would have been really cool is if he had it like just having him like this, is if he was sitting like Null on the Venom 3 third print. I I think that'd be cool. And then after that we have the David Finch, cover C. Cover D, Murphy. So it says Murphy, but then it's saying the cover art is David Finch, so I'm confused there. The Greg Capullo, always a good cover, from a Spawn cover from Capullo. And Brett Booth, not familiar with Brett Booth. Cover F, and then cover G is Donny Cates. This is surprisingly fun. I like the writing, does kind of remind me of King in Black font. The line work seems to be clean. The colors are bold and they don't blend in. Like, they stand out very well against each other. And with what he's trying to do, you could kind of, things could get like, this could be dull and this could clash and it could just be too much. But I think this is a really good job, and the background is just kind of there so that your main focus is up here. I really like this. I mean, yeah, so good job, Donnie. And then we have Spawn 321. This is looks like there's a twist ending that awaits him, and an enemy he thought was forever gone. So that's probably not a first appearance, but 321 is continuing from 320, which was from the Spawn universe. So I don't know if they're going to be continuing in King Spawn, and that's going to be a separate storyline from the ongoing Spawn. I'm not sure how that's going to work. And then cover B, the McFarlane, you can't see yet. Cover C, Matina. Matina has some really clean Spawn ones. And then next I'm mostly just getting this, or not getting this, but this is on the list because it is a #1. And honestly, you know, being Mexican myself, it is a little bit more fun for me. And I'm actually 24% Native American, which makes sense considering my dad's full Mexican. I'm half Mexican, so I'm gonna be a quarter Native American and a quarter whatever European my dad was. So anyway, so I do like kind of have a softer spot for these, and so I did read the solicitation earlier, and it talks about how it brings the West and sort of the American West, and then I don't remember. I mean, I'm assuming it's Aztec, but the person who wrote it wrote Jurassic World Evolution and the Chronicles of Riddick, which, if nothing else, pretty fun action. So I mean, yeah, determined young women. It's not saying anything about like, it just looks like it could be really good characters who happen to be female, and it could be a good story. So at $3.99, I think if it was $2.99 or $1.99, I'd pick it up. I think at $3.99 I will kind of wait on it until I have a low week, and I'll just pick it up from a back issue bin. But I do think that this could be a good story. And here's cover B. That is a beautiful cover by Tony Parker. That's cool. It's more ominous. The other one is more cartoony, and then this one has the blood going down. And then we have Sonic the Hedgehog. I always get that for the kiddos. Cover B. This one looks fun. He's just ready to fight. Alright, TMNT ongoing. I just wanted to put this in just to read the solicitation real quick to see if there could be a first appearance. Old Hob, I don't know if that's a first appearance. It doesn't look like it. So I think I'll probably pass on this one. Avengers Annual Infinite Destinies. Now, I did read that there was a first appearance of a new character who beats Captain America and Iron Man within an inch of their lives. So that's a new character. So here you go, first appearance, Avengers Annual Infinite Destinies, and it's the conclusion of this. So you have the cover A, and then here's the Ron Lim connecting variant. And then Cable Reloaded says that a deadly new threat. So this could be another first appearance. If you're interested in Cable books or specking on first appearances, there you go. And here's cover B. This is so 90s. Oh my gosh, that must be what I felt. Yep. Alright, Darkhawk, another first appearance right here. This is Connor Young, and I think it's his first. I don't know if I got that Darkhawk Annual, I think, that had Connor Hawk in it. So that might be his first appearance, although I don't know if that is technically continuity or not. So who knows? You might still want to pick this up. And I did notice that it is written by Kyle Higgins, and he is the one who does Radiant Black, which is a phenomenal story that I loved. I just got off at 4 because I really liked the way that story ended. I liked that they were willing to go there, take that risk, and I do think that it is a great way to go, and I think that any other writer may not have done that. So I'm really excited to see where Kyle Higgins is going to take Darkhawk, and we all know that Darkhawk is the #1 spec book in the comic community. If you can get a Darkhawk #1, you're basically going to be able to retire. Darkhawk is like the Dogecoin, AMC, GME of the comic book community, if you know what I mean. And here is the Ron Lim variant. And the U. That's nice. That's a cool cover. This one I'm probably going to pick up just because I love Jubilee. And this is a really fun, like, look, I don't know who that is. Can't quite tell. I know Beast Boy and Captain Marvel. I don't know who the other, couldn't really tell. But, I mean, I'm not getting it for any other reason other than this, and I may not get it. $6, that's kind of pricey just for some cover art that I love. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, Captain America, a little more bias in me from here. I did get I do have all the design variants so far, but seriously guys, look at this. What is this absolute garbage? Like, look at that, and then look at that. That's I mean, you know what this almost reminds me of? Okay, this almost reminds me of the, quote, armor that Rufio had. I think it was made of, like, bamboo or something, in Hook. And it's not this at all. This is cool. This is garbage. So, anyway, probably will still get it, but first appearance of Joe Gomez from the Kickapoo tribe, and Winter Guard #1. So I mentioned this, or I'm not quite sure, but or maybe it was just when I was looking at it before the video, I thought of it in my head. But anyway, this may be the way that they want to go. Out, like, after the Black Widow movie, they may want to do this type of Winter Guard. Alexei and Yelena, they're two of the most popular characters from that movie, and possibly the two only good things to come from that movie. Other than Scarlett Johansson suing Disney, which is really funny to me, and then Disney just completely clapping back, and it's really awesome. If you haven't seen that, you should go check that out. I know Den of Nerds and Real Rejects have done videos on it, so you can go check those guys out, and they will enlighten you as to the situation. Here's cover B. And the headshot variant. Okay, so Wolverine 15. If you watched my other video this morning, you know that I talked about Wolverine 14. Be Sever Blackmore. I couldn't remember the name in the video for this morning, but Sever Blackmore. This seems to either be the first appearance. I haven't read the 14 yet, but hold on. That is awesome. Look. You can see Wolverine's adamantium spine skeleton right here. That, whoa, it's his whole, that is insane. That is insane. I'm still one of those, okay, yeah, but where's he, his leg wouldn't move without his muscles. So anyway, there goes my old man brain being too logical in this kind of comic world. But anyway, so this could end up being the first appearance, unless the other one was the first appearance. If that one was a cameo, then this could end up being the first appearance. And so here's cover A of Wolverine 15, and here's the In-Hyuk Lee, and I got the Peach Momoko I showed you in the video, and it's a beautiful cover of the Wolverine. And now this one is a beautiful Jubilee. Alright, this one is a number 1. This is Beyond the Farthest Star, number 1. From American Mythology Productions. Prepare to be transported across the galaxy to a world of incredible sci-fi adventure that lies beyond the farthest star. In this canonical continuation of Edgar Rice Burroughs' classic novel, new ERB heroine Victory Harbin finds herself stranded on a strange and savage world of Xandar. Xandar, isn't that where Nova Corps was? And thrust into dispute between two bizarre alien tribes born at Earth's core in the world of Pellucidar. Victory knows quite a bit about the culture. Nope. I'm already bored. Oh, I tried, guys. I'm sorry. Here's cover B. Cover C. And I said where Nova was. That was in the Guardians of the Galaxy when Ronan was attacking. Alright, Suicide Jockeys. Initially, this reminded me of, and this is going to date me, the Robo-Jocks movie. If you haven't seen Robo-Jocks, it is one of the best, awesomely bad 80s action movies of all time, and you need to go see it as soon as you get a chance. I don't even know where you can find it. It was really funny. Quick little story. My friend and I in high school, we were just like watching TV, hanging out, and the movie came on, and we both were like, got nostalgia. Even in high school, we got nostalgic from it because we watched it when we were super little kids, and it's one of those you don't even think about until you're reminded of it. And we were both like, you know Robo-Jocks? You know Robo-Jocks? And nobody else knew Robo-Jocks. And so then that our bond got even closer, tighter, whatever. So yeah, that's what this reminded me of. So let's check out the premise for Suicide Jockeys, the solicitation. 10 years after a catastrophic mission gone wrong, Denver Wallace, leader of the Suicide Jockeys, a poor, usually drunken, almost certainly mental monster fighting, tank and aircraft piloting suckers, must pick himself up off the proverbial and literal floors, slap his estranged, desperately fractured team back together, and right what once went wrong. From screenwriter Ringo. You don't want to say that you wrote Ringo. I was really into it until you said Ringo, but no, that could be fun. That sounds like fun. Alright. So cover B. This is what looks like could be a bald Joe Biden doing his best Patrick Swayze impression on a homage to Roadhouse. Anyway, continuing. Techno Freak number 1. I'm just gonna put this here because it's a number 1. Not really into. I know. And that is the last everybody. So I finished editing the entire video, and then I realized I did not do DC. This is the only book that I'm really interested in for DC for this FOC, and it is because Enter Eros. Now, Eros has had its first appearance already, however, this could be a new version. So, moving forward, this could be the version of Eros that they use. So, that would make this a key book. Just another one I wanted to point out, I'm not interested in, but it is Superman 78. It takes place in the same universe as the movies. And then here's cover B. And this is the 1 in 25. Oh, that looks just like them. So, alright, that's it for me for DC. And then I did notice, actually, okay, so I'm not going to FOC this, but it looks like the whole team and spoiler guest star, I don't know, is spoiler an actual person, or is that spoiler as in it's someone you don't know and then they don't want to spoil it? Red Hood, is this spoiler right here? Anyway, so but I'm not going to FOC that, but I am interested in that. Alright, that is going to do it. There is Little Guardians number 1. Not interested though. Harley Quinn, no. Detective Comics, no. Reptilian, no. None of these, I'm just not interested. So that was it for DC. And then actually, while I was editing the video, I was listening to a Super Carlin Brothers, their newest video about the Harry Potter casting. And they, ironically enough, have a code for stamps.com that I'm going to use so that I can use stamps.com to get you guys out your books for the giveaways in a much cheaper and quicker fashion. So stay tuned for that. And alright, that's it for DC. Alright guys, that'll do it for this video. Thanks again for coming in and checking it out. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked some of my anecdotes and so you were able to be more entertained than just someone kind of spitting off some comic book knowledge. Yeah, so to enter the giveaway, like by clicking that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. And then down below, I want you to comment what your thoughts are on these first appearances. What do you think makes a first appearance go up in value? We all know there are a bunch of first appearances that came out this week, specifically Shang-Chi number 3 and Wolverine 14, that's the cameo. But even the cameo in 78 went more for than the first appearance in 81 of Nightwing. So why is Wolverine 14 not going higher on the secondary market? Will Wolverine 15 go higher on the secondary market? Why do we sometimes think that the cameo appearance is more, or is it because we're not sure if it's the cameo or the first appearance? Is it when it's less clear, is that your quote cameo then worth more? But why would then, because some people could consider what some people say the first appearance, they could consider that the second appearance. I hope I'm kind of making my my curiosity clear here. So go ahead, answer along the lines of that. Let me know what you guys think. I know some people like to argue about it, but I really just want to have a discussion, see what you guys think about it. I really don't necessarily, I don't think there it's written down what the exact rules are. There are, like baseball, there's some sort of unwritten rules of what kind of qualifies, but I don't believe there are any actual written rules down of what has to a checklist of it has to be this, 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 this. There's, like I said, in baseball, there's some unwritten rules where it should have this, 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 and then it's not a cameo, it's a first appearance. But it's not actually, I don't think it's actually written down anywhere, where the grading companies then use that to determine whether to put on their slabs first appearance, cameo, etc. So I think that is why the debates get so, the debates get heated just because people are passionate, but I think that's why you can still have the debates. Otherwise, why would you even debate it if the list is right there? It either qualifies or it doesn't. So anyways, enough rambling about that. I'll let you guys go. Thanks again for checking out this video. It means a lot to me. You guys, I broke 80 subscribers. For someone who is inconsistent, which I feel awful about, I really am trying to balance work, kids, life. To be honest, the most important thing to me is spending time with my kids. So if it comes down to like not working as late, spending time with my kids, and then working a little bit more at night, I would rather do that than make a YouTube video, to be perfectly honest. And that is why I generally I'm so inconsistent. If I haven't been putting out videos, you know that's because I've been spending more time with my family. But I've been staying up later and later, and that's been giving me more and more time. The more often I can wake up till 2. My daughter is finally, 18 months. She's finally sleeping until about 6 or 7 o'clock. When she was waking up about 4 or 5, that was killer, staying up even until midnight. But now she's sleeping until 6 or 7. I can stay up now till 2 or 3 and get these out. So I'm hoping I could be more consistent. And you know what? I know I'm talking a little bit more now, but I feel like I'm getting to know you guys a lot more, and we are starting to build that type of community. And I love seeing your guys' other stuff out there on social media and things like that. And I gotta tell you, it really means a lot to me that you guys interact with me and talk with me and give me the advice. You guys, whenever you give me advice, you always give it in a helpful way. You guys are never sort of what they call keyboard warriors or just are insulting about it. And that makes me want to make better videos and actually take that criticism into consideration. So thank you so much. We're almost at 100 subscribers, and yeah, I mean, I'm having a hard time expressing it because I am so grateful that this many people would be interested in my crazy thoughts and ramblings. But yeah, so thanks again, and I will actually let you guys go now. And don't forget to comment so you can win those 2 awesome books. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.